Back to the show. It's still the conversation here on Lagos Television. Sometimes there's things that do happen when we're on break. Okay, you see Joy and Ade being paid, they're in a world of their own at the moment. All right, let me carry my cross, and they will carry theirs when it is time. Because I have a DJ who is here in the program, on the program this morning, and the genesis of the whole laughter actually came from his DJ name. Okay, we have DJ Kiss, and I had to ask him, can you pronounce this name, because it is spelled K-I-S-X. How did you come about that name? Even you say
Actually, it's really...
It's a long story.
It's a long story, and it's a love story too.
It's a love story.
Yes, it was back then in secondary school. I fell in love with this girl.
Oh my.
So I decided to write a love letter to her.
Okay.
But it was during exam period, so we have to carry our bags outside. So I don't know how the letter fell.
The letter fell?
Yes.
Oh my God, out of your bag?
I don't know. Maybe somebody took it, or I don't know. So on the assembly ground, I just started hearing. Most of the time, I don't even go for assemblies. Not that I'm a bad student, but...
But this particular day, did you go?
I don't know what happened.
You went?
There, and they started reading this letter.
Oh my God.
In front of everybody. And instead of me writing the I miss you in M-I-S-S, so the word is like too big for me to write. So at the end of the last S, I'll put the X. So it won't sound
too lovey-dovey.
Yes.
Okay, that was your own code.
Yes, of writing it. So when they announced it on the assembly, I started crying. It's not me. It's not me.
You became soft.
I swear. I was like, it's not me. I denied it. Up till now, if you ask me, I would deny it.
Okay, thank God you are saying it on national television.
So, fast forward to when I started learning DJing. So, I'm looking for a name to like fit in.
Okay.
I wanted to go for DJ Explorer, but my mom asked me, where have you traveled to? I don't know.
But you must have traveled outside Lagos now.
To become like So she said, if you want to become a DJ, at least the name will come from something you do, maybe a hobby, a nickname, and all. So I wanted to go maybe to shorten my name, because my name
still
is...
tell us your
yes,
name. Yeah.
My name is Bangbusha Abiodun.
Okay.
So I wanted to go for DJ BB, but
that one wasn't strong enough.
So one of my friends just came. Oh, she love DJ Kiss. I'm not like DJ Kiss, wow. I don't know. Immediately, DJ Kiss la mama and that's just
and it stopped.
And since then,
wow.
DJ Kiss. And so the first gig that I had, when they asked of my name, I don't even know any name, so I just like, my name is DJ Kiss.
And that has stuck. And I think it's unique because of the way you spell it, because it is spelled K-I-S-X.
Why it's like that is that when I Googled it to know if anybody else
had used it.
Yes.
Okay.
So there is this female DJ in UK that goes by the name, the same spelling and all. So for it to be a bit different from us, because that name has like stuck to me then. So
right. So you have to twist it.
Just for it to be
so
different.
that it doesn't, you're not sued for using another person's nickname. Okay, so that is why yours is DJ KISX. Okay, right. While you were speaking, you said you know, when you started learning how to DJ. So at what point did you start? Or what was the interest that made you to you know, go for to learn how to be a DJ? What was it? What was the attraction?
I love music.
Okay.
Number one, but I know I don't have the voice to sing. I'm not even planning on singing. Okay. But the thing is that apart from music, I love to make people happy. I don't know why. Me being the cause of another person's laughter is a great deal to me. So I think DJing is, you know, you can't DJ at a funeral and people will be laughing.
Yeah.
But you can also do it and people will still like have a sense of joy during it. So
it depends on the burial though.
yes.
Some funerals, I mean, if you die at 100, why won't we laugh?
So that's why I don't even go for DJ initially. I wanted to go for something else, maybe an instrumentalist or something. But I have a friend back then, he said, "Ah, I have somebody that is doing DJing." Then I saw that person play. I'm like, okay, I think this is what I want to do.
So how difficult was it to learn the job? Take us through the rudiments of learning how to be a DJ.
It's difficult in the sense that...
Because a lot of people just think that, is it not DJ? Yeah.
Yes,
DJ.
Everybody can pause and play. At least we
can pause and play.
Yes, now.
Okay.
We have remotes in our house. For DVDs and all, you can actually pause and play. But what I said is difficult is that it's something we like mind read people, because we are playing for a large crowd, like let's say 300 for example, and I have to make at least 90% of them dance or feel what I'm playing. So I'll need to mind read like everybody, play songs even from the old schools, 90s, 80s, the Gen Zs, everything. Even if it's for me to play Fuji, for you to dance, I will do it. And that Fuji must sync with the groove and the groove in the room, so that it won't look somehow when you play it.
So this is where the mixing and the matching.
Yes,
that's where it comes in.
Yes.
Okay. But sometimes some DJ, because again you said you need to read the room, you need to read the crowd, you need to know what they want. But sometimes some DJs are not as sensitive as that. It is when somebody is enjoying the music that they'll put another one. So where does that happen? Does that mean they're not reading the audience very well, or they just feel that it is what they want and not what the audience require?
Actually, you can't be a DJ and just play what you actually wanted to play. Because for me, if I were to do that, I'll be playing Adele. And I don't think people will enjoy it that much. So you have to play like what majority of the people will like. And like changing the songs prior to the time that people are actually enjoying it. It might not actually like read the room well, or maybe maybe he has a time frame of playing, so he has to like shorten some of the songs to be able to meet up with the time or the playlist.
So must you play everything that is on the playlist?
No, it depends on the person, the kind of event or the client you are playing for. Because some like I have this particular song that I want you to play at this particular time. So at that time that is playing another song, and it has almost reached the time that the client requested for the song. I don't know, maybe you are enjoying the song, but we need to change it.
Because the client already said this is what should happen.
Yes.
So when you get a gig, when you get contacted to play at an event, depending on the kind of event, what are the things that you need to discuss with the client before you either accept or you do not accept a job?
Well, number one, I think, is the location. Location, the capacity of the place you're using. That determines what the kind of sound that you need to come in with. And your own terms and conditions of playing, your time frame. And all.
So when you say, the kind of equipment that you bring, I know you have come here with, is this what do you call this?
A mixer.
The mixer, and then of course you have your laptop there. So if you're going for, because you're coming into the studio, this is ordinarily what you would come with. But then if you're going for a bigger event, then you need to hire speakers, or do you have your speakers, or you hire?
I have my own sound,
Okay.
my own equipment,
Okay.
for all kinds of events.
All kind of
All
events,
kind
no
of
matter
events.
the capacity of the
I don't
crowd.
want to know everything.
Oh, so you don't rent? You don't?
No, it depends on the, let's say, the kind of event, because, like say, it's a stadium, and you know there are some kind of settings that you need to do.
Okay.
So, if I don't have enough, I'll get.
Okay.
Depending on the capacity, yes.
Because what I'm asking is, I was just going to ask, have you been disappointed before when it comes to collaborating with other equipment suppliers, and how did that affect your job?
Before I could gather funds to get my own equipment, it took a while. Okay. So I have to rent from other people that have. Back then, I only have my laptop.
Okay.
So before, I would need to contact this one. If you have a job today, maybe I can use your equipment. He might say, okay, I've rented out my sound already, but my mixer is available. And I collected mixer from you. You
collect
speaker from
this
one, you know,
mixing everything
together.
Yes,
and there are times that all those things are not in good shape, and you won't know. You get to the events and setting up everything. Sometimes it's a bit messy. Okay. And sometimes it's all good, but
how long have you been doing this professionally?
I would say 10 to 15 years.
10 to 15 years. Yes. Okay. We're actually hoping that we could get sound, and I think we have that. So I'm sure that our viewers would like to see what exactly it is you can, come up with, and then maybe some kind of mixing and matching on your beats this morning. So maybe for the next few minutes, you can take your place on your... Are we good to go, Mr. Producer? Can we try? Okay, let's see if we can get you to do something. Okay. Be careful. Go ahead.
It's not coming up.
I think it doesn't have sound yet. Okay. While we're waiting to see whether or not we can get better connection, while you're there, let me quickly ask you, how do you stay updated with new music trends? Especially, I know that, like you said earlier, the Gen Z music and all of that, and I know we have come of age here in Nigeria where our songs are also, they've gone international. But do you still play international music at the moment in Nigeria when you go for gigs?
Yes, we do, and most especially in the clubs.
Oh, in the clubs.
Yes,
okay.
Yes, because outdoor events have different kind of vibes and all. Supposing we are in, let's say, a wedding, unless the client actually requested for it. Okay. Some prefer Afrobeat songs, like love songs to play it. Okay. So we do, but majorly we play it in the club. In clubs. Yes.
Yeah, because I know that maybe, of course, when you go for events, what you'll probably say would be more of those songs in the old school era, where, of course, those were the happening songs at that time. So, but oftentimes we see less of international music, the influx at the moment, but you've just said most of those are probably played in the club. Yes. But what happened? that, you know, we have suddenly chosen ours completely over the international music?
My belief is because Afrobeat is it's topping the charts right now everywhere in the world. So when the let's say foreign songs are trending, we play it. So DJs just follow the trends.
Right. Okay, so as you follow the trend, so again, quickly take us through your equipment. I know that, so for any intending DJ, like you said earlier, the first thing you invested in was probably your laptop.
Yes.
Because why is that the most important?
At least you'll be able to create your playlist.
Okay.
How you want to play, what songs you need to play, and you know, we have different kind of genres, so you have to know when to play. You can't play a funeral song in a naming or yes, so you need to make sure your playlist, and that's the most important part of it.
Okay. For
your playlist and notes, so you can stay updated.
Right.
Even any kind of equipment that comes in, you will know how to manage it to make your audience dance. But your playlist determines how the party is going to go.
Okay. So how often do you update your playlist?
Every day. In fact, every minute.
Wow. That's work.
Yeah.
So is this all you do?
Yes, it's everyday work.
So is this all you do, the DJ business?
Yes.
This is all you do. Okay, so you can actually update every day.
Every day. Because new songs come out every second, so you have to like listen to some, the ones that you know that you'll be able to play, or put in an alternative folder in case of any, if you need to play it somewhere else. Yes, but the ones that actually you would need to play every day. So new songs every day, you need to update every day.
Every day. So okay, so that's for the laptop. So how about the other two, the mixer?
Well,
because again, the mixers have different categories of mixers. So and then there has to be specification for what you can do with your mixers. How important is the mixer?
Well, mixers are like iPhone. You know, we have iPhone 6, iPhone 7, so it depends. And if you are talking about what mixer can do, let's say what can iPhone 6 do, or iPhone 7 do, or iPhone 13.
iPhone 13.
So the higher the mixer,
the capacity of what it can do.
the functions and the simplicity. Like this one is a bit complex because I'll call it toy, in the sense that it's just for rehearsal and all, just for small events.
Okay.
It's not something big or...
All right, so this probably will serve for a guest of how many?
It will serve any guest, but the level of it is not actually that professional. High. Yes.
Okay. But it will serve,
yes,
it will work well
it
for
will do any
big event.
Yes, it will pause and play too.
It will pause and play too. Okay. So, because you do have a mixer, you do have a laptop, and then your speakers also for events, or you don't need speakers for big events?
You need speakers for
because I know that speakers also, they have grids.
Yes, so...
How expensive are speakers?
At least if you are getting, let's say, a pair of an XP right now in Nigeria, current economy like this is 1.3 million.
1.3 million?
Yes.
A pair?
Yes, that is 2.
Yes, I know. And that's I said a pair, 1.3.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
Let's even start from the mic aspect. At least if you are going to get a quality mic here in Nigeria right now, you need to have 100 to 150,000. To
get quality.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, are we able to take him now, or he can take a seat? Can you use that?
No.
No, you can't. Okay, you can take your seat. Let's. The most important thing is to actually have seen what you work with, and we've actually seen that. But then I'm sure that when you were also going into the business of DJing, you had mentors or influencers in the industry, people who you probably also looked up to, thinking that, okay, let's see if this person can do it, I also can do it. So in the industry, do you have 1 or 2 people that you look up to?
Yes, actually I do. There was this day, after Lagos State Council, the like the Oud Carnival.
Yeah, the
that
street
they,
carnival.
yes, that they did this one Lagos Carnival.
One Lagos Fiesta.
The one they did at Agege Stadium, yeah. There was this DJ that came, DJ Factor.
Okay.
And you know, I'm not trying to say that Agege is one kind of an area, but you know, Agege is a different kind of area that you know their own sound is a bit different from others. So you know, and I know that DJ is not. Maybe he lives on the mainland, I don't know. But
No, he's not an Agege
yes,
DJ.
Yes, but that day he was playing in Agege Stadium. I've never cried for anything before.
You cried?
I swear.
Why?
Because, you know,
He swept you off your
as
feet.
In the way he was
He
doing,
blended
yes,
to the...
he did it in a way that is too easy. And for the fact that a whole Agege will stand up and clap for one person, as in, without even telling them, clap for this person.
It was spontaneous,
yes,
and because they enjoyed it to the fullest.
He did it in such a way that,
Effortlessly.
as in...
And you, a DJ, actually cried. You were moved
I swear,
by what he did.
I've been trying to recreate that moment.
But you
up
haven't
to
been
date,
able
no.
to.
No.
Did you meet him?
No.
You didn't meet him. Oh, and have you tried to look for him?
No.
No.
But I know.
You respect him.
Yes,
Okay.
from afar.
Right. Okay. Again, I'm sure that there are a lot of people, a lot of young persons that, you know, will see the business of DJing or disc jockeying, like we call it, and think that easy peasy. I mean, is it really an easy job to be a DJ?
Well, it's an everyday job.
It's an everyday job.
Yes.
But do you make money every day?
It depends on the person.
That your
yes,
contracts
you are connected to.
Okay.
They are DJs, and they are lounge DJs, club DJs, they are road DJs. It depends. They are radio DJs too.
Yeah.
So let's say you are playing in a radio station, you play every day. So it's an everyday work.
Okay.
But if you are playing in a club, you have your let's say time of playing. So it might be an everyday job. So
it might be weekend?
yes, it might be weekend.
Okay.
And for the ones that don't work, depends on the people you know.
Okay. So do you also play in the club?
Yes.
Or you basically just events?
I play in the club too.
A regular club.
Yes.
Weekends.
Yes, weekends.
Weekends. Okay. And then, but so how do you mix? If you play regularly at the club and you have a weekend gig, what do you do?
You know, most functions have closing times.
Okay.
So, and even if in the club too, we have time of playing too. I play 2 hours, so my 2 hours might be from 12 to 2, or sometimes it might be 2 to 4.
Okay.
So depending on how I got in the clubs, when I got in the club.
Okay.
So even if I have an event that day, I might have closed.
Okay, give or
before
take,
10,
because at that
yes.
time it's so.
I'll
so
have,
they
even
don't
have more
clash.
time to relax
To
before
rest.
getting into the club.
Okay, so are you currently also training other people, or are you looking at doing that one day?
Yeah.
You don't want the wahala.
And the thing is that this DJing of a thing is not something that you need to force people to do. You force people to do, but it's something that people need to want to do by themselves.
Okay.
Because when I wanted to become a DJ, I was not forced to do it.
Right.
I wanted to do it.
And your mother, because I know you said it earlier that she said, what kind of name is this? So how
Yes.
supportive were your parents when you decided to become a DJ?
The thing is that I read in school electrical engineering.
Oh.
So my dad is bent on you have to become.
practice.
Yes, that is what.
But
you
this
need
is
to
also a part of engineering.
do. Yeah, but he saw it as an hobby back
Okay.
then,
Okay.
and it was not even if you talked about DJing or event in any way, it would change it for me.
But,
My mom.
so it was mommy that was a
Yes,
bit
but
supportive?
at the point, I think he went for a wedding. I don't know. So he said the way the DJ was playing, he liked it so much
Okay.
that, are you still doing that, DJ? I said yes.
Okay.
And he's like, okay, whatever you need, I'm in support of it.
Right. So he's now
Yes.
supportive.
In fact, if he wants to introduce me, last song.
Can you imagine?
DJ.
So has it been at events that you've had to perform?
Yes, and that was the first time that we even see her because I did not even know that I was at the event.
Okay.
It was a wedding too. I did not even know. Not until I stopped and the live band was playing.
Okay.
So I just then I saw him. Daddy, it's not like,
He's not very proud that this is my son.
Yes.
Okay.
That was a big moment.
So take us through. Have you had clashes with live bands at many events?
All those people are terrible.
But they also said that you DJs are terrible. So who is now terrible?
It depends on the event too, but mostly, let's say wedding. At the wedding now, let's say reception, I'll need to play just to welcome the guests. And afterwards, it depends. They might welcome the guests and I might bring in the couples, then stop, let them play, then stop for the after party, and I'll play. But most of the time, those people, if they see you spraying money like this,
they won't stop.
Nothing will stop them. If you like off the generator,
they will continue to sing. Okay, what's the future of DJing in Nigeria? Is there a future for this skill?
Yes, I believe like before, DJs have this standard in the industry, but I believe that we are being recognized more.
Okay.
Maybe due to social media and all, because of the social media era, and people have started seeing what DJs can actually do.
Okay.
And more DJs have started coming out, and I believe there is a great future for even anybody that is doing DJ now and the ones that will later join in.
Okay.
So it's a big field right now.
Okay. So I'm going to ask this in pidgin. You dey cash out with this DJ business?
Steady.
Okay, steady. I know that we can hear a bit of music on the background here, but I don't know, is there anything you can do with what you can hear? Is there anything you can do with it?
Yeah.
Okay, let's try.
Let's go. Oh shit. What's up? What's up? Whoa. One time. Everybody, let's go. That's right. On the cruise control level, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
Let's go. Velocity Rana. Patagidi Nana se. Ono se. On the cruise control level. Now for the dancers. Start to the shako. Hey. DJ Keys, DJ Keys, oh yeah now, oh shit. Hey yo, ladies and gentlemen, I want to specially welcome you to the Cruise Control mixtape. I got my own boy DJ Keys on this one tonight, and they call me MC Oscar. MC Oscar, they call me MC. Start to the dance, start to the shake, start to the move, start to the wine, start to the dance, start to the shake, start to the move. Oh yeah, start to the wine. If you know the dance, you don't fuck up. If you know the move, you don't fuck up. If you know the dance, you don't fuck up. If you know the move, you don't fuck up.
Like
why you know the dance?
kind of,
why you know the move? Why you know the
hype guys for different kind of events.
Okay.
Because
So do you regularly go out with your hype guys?
Yes.
Okay, and
almost
so
every day.
almost every time you go
Yes.
for parties. So, and that is also gradually becoming another skill on its own.
Yes.
You know, hyping and all of that. So, how do you synergize? Do you have rehearsals? Do you practice, or do you talk about these events before you move out?
The thing is that, and this DJing of a thing is like a spiritual thing, and you know, it depends on the vibe that you are into.
Okay.
So when we are both playing, actually these things just
They
sink
connect.
in.
They just
Yes.
connect.
Yes, it's not that I will tell you what to do or
Okay.
what to say, but you know, the MC too can actually read the crowd too.
Right.
Say what they actually wanted to hear.
Okay.
So
Right.
we are both doing the same thing
Okay.
in the same moment.
Is there a possibility that the MC, the hype person, can mess up the work of a DJ?
Depends. Yes. No.
They
yes.
can.
Yes. It's-
So there has to be that synergy. It's
Yes,
important.
because there are sometimes you just maybe the MC is from a different kind of environment that they are not into. So what you actually want that person, what you actually think you'll be hearing or wanted to hear from that person might not be.
Is not what is coming. All right, you can take back your seat. Well, time is fast spent on the program this morning, and of course we've learned a lot from DJ Kiss on the program this morning. He's taking us through, you know, this skill and of course the business that he does. Thank you so much for finding time to be here on the
Thank you very
program,
much
and
for
we wish you the
hosting me.
very best.
Amen.
Okay, that's it. That's all we'll take on this side of the table. I don't know what these ones are doing. For now, I'm out of here. They'll be back for the Lagos conversation in a bit.